Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you
For
think
money.
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think he
all these
needs
years?
the money.
Let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar De La Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar De La Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar De La Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in a sport of boxing.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
And it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now
The boxing world is openly criticizing Floyd Mayweather like never before. From questionable exhibition fights to growing rumors about financial troubles, many believe his once untouchable reputation is quickly falling apart. At the center of all the speculation is one claim that continues to gain attention: the possibility that Mayweather is running out of money.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old post office.
Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather's longtime rival both inside and outside the ring, is once again speaking openly about him. Oscar has never been known for holding back, and he now believes Mayweather is doing everything he can to stay in the spotlight. In De La Hoya's view, Floyd became used to the enormous and steady income that came during his boxing career, which led to extravagant spending on million-dollar watches, exotic cars he barely drove, customized private jets, and expensive nightclub appearances where he handed out huge amounts of cash. Oscar argues that this lifestyle was never realistic for the long term unless Mayweather continued earning tens of millions of dollars every time he stepped into the ring.
I love bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Oscar De La Hoya believes Floyd Mayweather's image was built on the huge paydays he earned during his boxing career. He argues that the investments Floyd often mentions, including real estate projects in the Middle East, gold mines, fashion businesses, and nightclub ventures, do not generate enough income to support the lavish lifestyle he created. Oscar recently took his criticism public, urging Mayweather to walk away before damaging his reputation even further. He said Floyd is 50 years old, a true boxing legend, and should stop taking part in exhibition fights. While acknowledging that life is expensive, Oscar insisted that protecting his legacy should matter more than chasing another paycheck.
You have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
No one can deny Floyd Mayweather's achievements inside the ring, but many believe the discussion around him outside of boxing has started to change. Critics argue that as more controversies continue to surround his business claims, exhibition fights, and financial disputes, it becomes harder for some fans to focus only on the incredible career he built. A legendary career can sometimes be overshadowed by the issues that come afterward, and many feel Floyd is now creating more attention through controversy than through his accomplishments. Instead of strengthening the legacy he created, critics believe his recent moves are taking him further away from the image of greatness he once represented. What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's current situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more boxing updates.
In the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar De La Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar De La Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar De La Hoya do?
Those comments were not just a promoter standing up for his fighter. They carried a personal message. With the growing attention around reported real estate issues, legal battles, and tax concerns, Oscar De La Hoya believes Floyd Mayweather has put himself in a difficult position. In Oscar's view, no amount of confidence, flashy jewelry, or public appearances can make these questions disappear. He believes Mayweather is struggling with how to respond to his fans because addressing the situation would mean acknowledging serious challenges involving his finances, personal life, and public image.
New real estate deal that's going to make him $300 million a month. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Now, the fact that he pointed out was that everybody knows that he got his own capital, which is, money, right? But he still leveraged other people's money. Absolutely. So now he's making $300 million a month. Well, he's going to, that's going to be his plan. So, just like I said, back to your example, right? The Airbnb, you get a place. I mean, there's a couple ways to do the Airbnbs. Yeah. You can do it to where you're, what's it called?
Eddie Hearn has also shared his thoughts, and while he is not as outspoken as Oscar De La Hoya, his concerns have gained attention. Hearn has questioned Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, pointing to his extremely expensive lifestyle, including fleets of luxury cars, massive gambling nights, and multiple properties that require huge ongoing costs. His main question is simple. Can any investment realistically keep up with that level of spending? In an interview with GRM Daily, Hearn said, "I don't think he's got the money." He added that he does not believe Floyd necessarily needs money, but when someone maintains such a costly lifestyle, it naturally leads people to question how sustainable it really is.
The art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money?
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of
Floyd Mayweather continues to maintain that his financial situation is strong, insisting that his exhibition fights are simply for entertainment and not driven by money. Responding to critics, he said, "I was born to be a fighter. I'm going to die a fighter." However, many people around the boxing world continue to question that explanation, with some believing his recent actions tell a different story.
So one day, somebody asked you, because I don't have social media on my phone. Yeah. So they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, "Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money. That's why he doing exhibitions." Eddie don't believe that now.
Yeah. But Eddie will say some shit like that now.
Eddie will say some shit, but no. But one thing, don't worry about that. But me and Eddie got it clear, didn't we, Eddie? Yeah. One thing, me and my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20, no problem. Anything less.
Please send the next part of the transcript, and I'll rewrite it in the same one-paragraph style.
Go over and Dubai that money. Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too.
Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather in their huge exhibition match in 2021, has repeatedly claimed that he still has not received his full payment from the event. Logan says he is owed around $5 million, while Mayweather has previously claimed he earned more than $30 million from the fight. According to Logan, the promised payment was never fully completed. In a recent video, he compared his situation to his brother Jake Paul buying a private jet after his fight with Mike Tyson, saying that he could do the same if Floyd paid him the money he believes he is still owed.
Sick. Oh, it's so sick. So this is what happens when you fight Mike Tyson, huh? I fought Floyd, he just robbed me. He still owes me money. Floyd, bro, pay me my money so I could get a jet. Dude, that's crazy.
Logan Paul's comment was clearly aimed at Floyd Mayweather's public image. After Jake Paul reportedly earned around $20 million from his fight with Mike Tyson and purchased a private jet, Logan joked that he wanted one too, but claimed he could not afford it because Floyd had not paid him the money he believes he is owed. This was more than just a personal complaint. It became a direct challenge to the money image Mayweather has built for years. The Paul brothers argue that Floyd is trying to protect a wealthy persona that may not match reality. Jake acknowledged that Floyd was one of the greatest boxers of his generation, but he also pointed out that success does not last forever and a legendary career alone does not cover every expense. Those comments have gained attention because more people in boxing are starting to look beyond Mayweather's undefeated record and question whether he is struggling to maintain the empire he created.
Paul, he said you owe him some bread.
That comes with the territory. Right. To them, that's real money. The money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while. But something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
Many critics believe Floyd Mayweather's struggles are about more than just money. They argue that the bigger issues are his relevance, public image, and pride. Floyd had the chance to leave boxing as one of the most successful fighters in history, but instead he continues traveling around the world for exhibition fights against YouTubers, MMA fighters, and influencers. Some fans feel that many of these opponents are not there because they respect his legacy, but because they want the attention that comes with sharing the spotlight with him. At the same time, critics believe Floyd also benefits from these events because they provide ticket sales, publicity, and a way to stay connected to the fame and attention he has built over decades.
In the EWV Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWV is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg room. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5". Some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
There are also rumors circulating in boxing circles that Floyd Mayweather may be facing financial pressure from private investors who reportedly supported some of his business ventures in exchange for future profits. According to these claims, some investors believe Floyd promised more than he could deliver and is now working behind the scenes to resolve those issues. Some critics argue that the reported real estate controversy could be only one part of a much bigger situation. An anonymous former Mayweather Promotions employee reportedly claimed that the company is struggling and that much of the current business activity is connected to overseas operations and exhibition events. The source also alleged that Floyd may be selling assets faster than he is creating new income, questioning whether the financial foundation behind the Mayweather name is as strong as it appears.
What I'm doing right now, that's what I do every day. Shop. I remember like a couple bucks. Greg, come with me. I didn't get these. Yeah. I did?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck. We make the best of it.
Despite the criticism, Floyd Mayweather continues sharing posts about generational wealth and showing off large amounts of cash while traveling on private jets. However, many people watching believe these displays feel more like a performance designed to protect his image. As more voices like Oscar de la Hoya, Eddie Hearn, Gervonta Davis, and the Paul brothers continue questioning him, the pressure around his public persona keeps growing. Many fans also believe 50 Cent's latest attack was not just a random joke, but a carefully planned message aimed at challenging the image Floyd has built for years. His post was not simply about making fun of Mayweather. It was about questioning the difference between the lifestyle Floyd shows and the reality behind it. When 50 Cent wrote, "Damn champ, they caught you, Cap," many saw it as more than trolling. They viewed it as an attempt to expose cracks in the carefully created Money Mayweather image. 50 Cent has always been known for making moves with a bigger purpose behind them, and many believe this was another example of that approach.
Apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Business Insider reported that no such deal appears to have occurred. Floyd recently posted a video on Instagram claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his properties with no partners involved. However, Business Insider has contradicted these claims, stating that ownership of the buildings remains unchanged and they are not Mayweather's, as he stated. Many are left questioning why Mayweather would make such a bold, untrue claim about his financial dealings.
50 Cent's ability to mix humor with criticism is a big part of why his comments get so much attention. He knows how to deliver a serious message while making people laugh, and many believe this latest shot hit exactly where he wanted it to. The joke quickly spread across social media because some fans feel the larger-than-life image of Floyd Mayweather as an unstoppable billionaire is starting to face more questions. They believe the criticism has become loud enough that even people close to Floyd, including Jeff Mayweather, have not strongly pushed back against it. Instead, some see the silence and limited responses as a sign that there may be concerns behind the scenes. The bigger issue with any carefully built image is that the more complex it becomes, the harder it is to maintain when people start questioning what is real and what is only for show.
I've got to ask about this. I don't know if anyone's asked you your opinion on this, but what do you make of Floyd Mayweather not paying Logan Paul for their fight?
I have no idea of what's going on with that. So, I mean, I'm not really going to speak on it. I mean, he should get paid because the fight's been over and it's been a while. So, I mean, Logan do deserve to get paid. He was there.
Eddie Hearn has also continued to share his opinion, and he has been very direct about his doubts. Instead of speaking indirectly, Hearn has said he sees no clear evidence behind some of the major claims being made. He believes this is not about personal issues or rivalry, but about questioning a story that no longer seems convincing to many people. In boxing, reputation and trust are everything, and Hearn argues that making huge claims without proof can slowly damage even the strongest legacy. Floyd Mayweather's career was once viewed as nearly untouchable, with an undefeated record and unmatched success. But now, some fans feel that seeing him appear on posters for exhibition fights around the world feels less like a historic comeback and more like a business move. With opponents including influencers, social media personalities, and fighters past their prime, critics believe the entertainment value remains, but the respect that once surrounded his name is gradually fading.
Is Floyd now ruining his legacy because he continues to have these sideshow fights, and dudes that wouldn't normally touch him are starting to touch him because Father Time waits for no man? So even the great Floyd, even TBE, is being hit by mediocre people,
While Floyd Mayweather continues earning money from exhibition fights, even if those checks are smaller than what he made during his prime, critics argue that questions about unpaid obligations are becoming harder to ignore. Many point to the Logan Paul situation as the biggest example. Their fight was a major global event that generated millions of dollars, yet Logan has claimed he is still waiting for the full payment he was promised. When Logan spoke publicly about it, his reaction appeared to be more than frustration, it was disbelief. For critics, the situation raises a serious question. If the man known as Money Mayweather is facing accusations of not paying someone he shared such a massive event with, what does that mean for the image and reputation he has built over the years?
A lot of fighters now, when they come over to Mayweather Promotions, everyone, we want a new car, we want a house, we want an apartment. They want everything, but they don't really want to put in the work. And I got to where I got to by putting in the work. But you have to sacrifice something to get something. And that's what these fighters don't want to do. They don't want to sacrifice nothing. When fighters get with Al, we want what Floyd got. We want a private jet.
Critics believe this is the type of situation that can slowly damage a legend's reputation from within. They point out that many fighters who earned far less during their careers still manage to handle their responsibilities, while Floyd Mayweather, who built his image as the ultimate money-making fighter, is now facing accusations that some feel clash with that reputation. People close to him, including Jeff Mayweather, are believed to understand the situation and see the changes happening around Floyd. Rather than anger, some suggest there is disappointment. Jeff has spent years around boxing and understands the difference between promoting a brand and risking personal damage. According to critics, Floyd may no longer be chasing new achievements, but instead trying to hold on to the glory and attention of the past.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries? $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet.
Many critics believe this did not have to become Floyd Mayweather's story. They argue that he could have walked away, stayed quiet, and allowed his incredible career to speak for itself. Instead, they feel he continues chasing attention through controversial business claims and exhibition fights that do not add to his competitive legacy. In their view, that is not a comeback or reinvention, but a step backward. When Teofimo Lopez speaks about the situation, some believe it carries more weight than a typical rival's criticism because Lopez has taken major risks himself. He shocked the boxing world by defeating Vasily Lomachenko and has experienced both the rewards and consequences that come with challenging the best. Because of that, his comments about protecting an image instead of facing real tests connect with many fans. They see it as part of a larger issue in modern boxing, where maintaining a brand can sometimes become more important than proving yourself against the toughest competition.
Floyd Mayweather fights Logan Paul, and Floyd Mayweather is one of the best fighters of all time.
Yeah.
in the sport.
Yep.
And now he's kind of like, he literally fought Logan Paul, a guy who's probably had, what, 2 fights?
Yep.
And he's now a professional boxer.
It was pretty cool, though. I will say, like...
What Teofimo Lopez and many young fighters are noticing is the growing belief that popularity can sometimes matter more than courage. The concern is that a boxer can protect their image, choose safer opportunities, stay in the spotlight, and still be viewed as one of the best without taking the biggest risks. Critics argue that with the questions surrounding Mayweather's business claims, this approach starts to look less like a winning formula and more like a warning. They believe that when someone makes huge claims about wealth, faces accusations over unpaid obligations, and continues fighting opponents with larger social media followings than professional achievements, it can damage the legacy they built. The biggest issue, according to critics, is not simply whether Floyd Mayweather has money or not. It is that he may be losing control of the story surrounding his name. The Mayweather brand was once linked with dominance, success, and confidence, but now even respected figures in boxing, including fighters, promoters, and insiders, are questioning what happened to the image they once admired.
You're rich for a short period of time. Riches is short term. Wealth is long term. If you can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. If I didn't know what I know now, they'd gave me $100 million young.
This is not about a single mistake or one controversial claim. Critics argue that it is the result of many actions adding up and creating a different picture of Floyd Mayweather today. They believe the man who once turned boxing into a massive business machine is now focused on protecting an image that is becoming harder to maintain. Instead of carefully planned moves, some see his recent decisions as reactions to growing pressure. They argue that the empire he built is no longer expanding but struggling under the effort of keeping the same public image alive. Even with all of 50 Cent's trolling, many believe his criticism goes beyond jokes. They see him as challenging the difference between what Floyd says and what he shows. 50 Cent has also claimed ownership of the TMT brand, the same symbol Mayweather continues to represent. If that claim were proven true, critics argue it would raise even more questions about the image Floyd has built and whether the legacy he presents is as secure as it appears.
He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt.
You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. Many critics believe what is happening with Floyd Mayweather is more than just a simple decline in popularity. They see it as a slow breakdown of the image he built over decades, with every social media post, interview, and exhibition fight adding more attention to the controversy. People close to Floyd may still respect everything he achieved, but some believe there is now a sense of concern because they feel he is refusing to step away at the right time. Every great athlete reaches a point where they must either adapt to a new chapter or risk damaging what they created. Critics argue Floyd had the perfect opportunity to leave boxing with a legacy most fighters could only dream of, but instead he continues chasing attention and protecting the brand over the history he already created. Those who once supported him are now questioning his choices. Former defenders are becoming quieter, and longtime boxing fans are hoping he changes direction. Because if the controversy continues to grow and the truth becomes harder to separate from the image, some fear the Mayweather legacy could eventually be remembered more for drama and criticism than for the greatness he achieved in the ring.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children.
No one can deny what Floyd Mayweather achieved inside the boxing ring, but many believe the conversation surrounding him outside the sport has started to change. Critics argue that as controversies continue involving business claims, exhibition fights, and payment disputes, it becomes harder for some fans to focus only on the incredible career he built. Even the greatest stories can be overshadowed when too much attention shifts toward controversy, and many feel Floyd is now creating more headlines for drama than admiration. Instead of adding to the legacy he created, critics believe his recent choices are taking attention away from the greatness that made him a boxing icon. What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's current situation? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more boxing updates.